Thank you.
This basement was founded by Edward A. Filene in 1909, and it's not just Filene's basement, it's Filene's automatic markdown basement.
Oh, listen, you know, we hear so often, too, that things come from upstairs in Filene's and move down into the basement after a period of time, and I think this is probably another group of goods. Am I correct in this?
Well, that is, to be sure, there's no law that says we cannot clear the upstairs merchandise at the end of a season in the basement, just as we would take it from a Palm Beach shop. But the upstairs stock is the least important of the four categories of merchandise that we sell down here. A, the distressed merchandise. B, the seconds and irregulars. C, first quality merchandise, but at prices lower than we would normally carry upstairs. And finally, and least important, the merchandise that comes down from upstairs at the end of a season, or clearance.
You know, you used a word, I think, that's unusual to many consumers. When you say distressed merchandise, what do you actually mean? I mean, what is distressed merchandise in here?
There are several kinds of distressed merchandise. For example, a flood is distress. A bankruptcy is distress. In April, after all the millionaires come back north, they have a lot of splendid stock that they can't sell during the summer in Florida. Filene's basement will be there the next day with cash in hand and take it off. That's distressed merchandise.
Fine, but still, I think you'd agree with me, too, that the consumer has to be a little wise on some of distressed merchandise when they look at it, too, I think, Mr. Holmes. Maybe not that which comes up from Miami for, you know, those sharp bathing suits, but some which has perhaps gone through a fire sale or a flood, I think means that some of us have to be pretty sharp shoppers, too, doesn't it?
Well, you can be certain that all those things will be reflected in the price. I am proud enough of the way this operation works, and I think its success over 60 years proves it, that first price must be attractive for what you're buying. We can't kid anybody, and if they don't like it, believe me, all they have to do is not buy it and it'll get automatically marked down. There is another kind of merchandise that we sell here, which you might think of as distress. We don't call it that. That's the seconds and irregulars, the factory rejects, where a fine manufacturer has strict standards of production, the strict standards of merchandise quality, and he rejects on his own production line certain things because they have a slight defect or the dye wasn't right or something is wrong. We sell a great deal of that, clearly labeled as seconds and irregulars.
This is a true story of the irregulars. Two shirts, identical in the fact that they both have had the label removed, indicating that they are, quote, a higher priced brand. This one says short sleeves. Both are selling for $2. Let's open them up and see what the story on the irregular really is. Here's a shirt that you cannot see anything wrong with. This would be considered a good buy. Now remember, the same make, the same price. And we begin to see all of the bleeding through a shirt that we cannot use. This shirt had another label, and it said short sleeve. Here it is, our short sleeve. So you see, it pays to really check the irregular. It may be a very good buy for you. It may also be the lemon you carry home.
In addition to Filene's basement, a few other favorite haunts for bargain hunters shopping for clothes are Hit or Miss with 8 stores in the Boston suburbs, Jordan Marsh basement, and Loman's in Wellesley and Natick.